Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, aka Ghostbuster, and today I'm doing a review of upcoming game Knights and Guns, which is coming to Xbox on the 16th of September 2022. Now, it's developed and published by Baltoro Games, who were kind enough to send me a pre-release copy so I could have a play and do this video for you, so big thank you to them for that. Now, I believe this has previously come out on the Switch, but it's finally coming out on Xbox consoles, playable on both Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. Now, this is a game that is inspired by sort of classic arcade shooters, but it's developed for modern audiences. So the game is set in a medieval fantasy world, and you basically play as these like soldiers, and you're having to sort of basically wipe out all of these enemies, these monsters, with a variety of awesome weapons. Now, there is a story mode to this game. It features a prologue as well as 12 full acts to play through and a final boss. And each of the sort of acts plays out across a sort of grid-based world. You can pick which way you want to go, where you want to explore. As you complete levels on each of the squares, you unlock new squares that you can interact with and stuff like that. And I like that because, like I say, you can take on side sort of areas to go after keys and chests and stuff like that, or you can just focus solely on the sort of story-based levels. Now, the gameplay is pretty fun. You can only shoot upwards, and you can basically move from left to right in these small areas, these levels, and enemies will spawn on the screen, very much sort of akin to classic arcade games where the enemies would drop down above you. You have to move left and right, jump in to avoid the enemies while blasting them to pieces, basically. Now, there's a variety of weapons, ranging from a pistol, shotguns, to some sort of crazy, fantastic sort of big explosion guns. You've got laser blasting guns and stuff like that. And you're able to buy different weapons before the start of each level. Now, obviously, there's better weapons you can buy, but they cost more gold, which means you won't earn as much if you complete the level. However, you can also get coins from enemies that you defeat. Now, you have a health bar, and you also have a sort of stamina bar. Now, this replenishes quite a lot, and it's basically used for your dash attack. Now, with a dash attack, you can basically kill the smaller enemies outright by just dashing from side to side. You also build up sort of like a combo meter sort of in the left-hand side, top left-hand side of the screen, and when that's full, you unleash a sort of heavy melee attack, which sort of hits everything in the local vicinity, sort of can wipe out quite a handful of enemies at once, useful when there's way too many enemies around you. Now, gameplay-wise, it is pretty simple. It is very old school in how it plays. Only being able to shoot upwards, you have to sort of get used to where you're going to line up to hit the targets above you and stuff like that. So when you first start, it can be a little frustrating, like enemies spawning on you, jumping on you, and you thinking you're out of the way and you're not, or missing enemies. But after a few missions, you sort of get used to where they're going to be, and you're able to absolutely blast them to pieces. Now, the game looks absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love the cartoony art style. The enemies are so varied and look grotesque but awesome at the same time. The game also features cutscenes, fantastic dialogue and music, and you can even play this locally with a friend, which makes you really think of old school arcade games. Now, I would have liked to have seen an online co-op, especially on Xbox, but beggars can't be choosers, and I'm quite happy with just having a friend sort of couch co-op in it. The gameplay itself does get a bit repetitive, but it's not the end of the world. Like I say, this is one of those games you're going to play in sort of short bursts. You'll play a few missions at a time for sort of like half an hour to an hour at a time, come back at another time, keep going. You're not going to grind and grind and grind this for hours and hours and hours, or I wouldn't anyway. Now, you have to replay a lot of the missions to unlock everything as well, so there's a lot of replayability here, and a lot of the achievements are linked to just finishing the campaign, and also they sort of grindable achievements, sort of like kill so many people with certain weapons, fire so many bullets, kill so many people with your dash attack, and they just sort of accumulate as you're playing, which is a nice addition. Now the game is coming out and it's only priced at £7.99. So for that, I think you're going to get hours of content out of it. Like I say, it's just a big, dumb shooter game. Feels very arcadey, like classic arcade games in the same sort of style, but it just has that modern look and feel to it. And like I say, it's got a very good finished sort of production value. Like I say, the graphics and the art style and the cutscenes are very, very well done. So it's a very, very good game. Baltoro have done a fantastic job on this, and I can't wait for you all to play it. Like I say, I've had a ton of fun on it. Now, if you don't like arcade shooters, this may not be one for you. But like I say, if you're a fan of sort of like Buster Bros and those type of games, then this is something you will really enjoy. So check this out. It's going to be released on the 16th of September 2022 on Xbox. It's also already out on Switch, so you can check it out there if you've got a Switch. And thank you for watching. Like I say, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.